Joseph Kabila, who was recently re-elected in an election in 2011, which many characterized as a rigged election. What do we know about the current president, and why do we support leaders in Africa who exploit their citizens, and the poverty that ensues makes them more susceptible to extremist elements like Al-Qaeda, talking about you will receive 100 virgins when you do the suicide attack and whatnot. You know, how can we get ourselves out of this, America? Somebody talk to me, please.
Can I just say very quickly that I think you're right, and I think you raised a key issue. This is part of a generation of African leaders that are simply not going to move their countries forward. That fundamentally, at the end of the day, this is really an issue of economic freedom, and until they have the opportunity, in these people in these countries, to create societies in which there's economic opportunity and freedom so they can govern their own lives and their own use of their resources, we're just going to come back here and have hearings over and over again. So I do believe that you hit on exactly the right issue, and I hope it's the one thing that we all walk away today thinking that's very important. The only other thing I would say is, from my perspective, Mr. Aflak's sitting on the far right, but I'm okay with that, because I think here today we really all do.
From that point of view.
But we all do agree that this is that the issues that you raise really are the things that fundamentally are addressing those are really the fundamentally future of many of these African countries.
You asked the question about the character of Joseph Kabila and what do we know about him. I have actually worked with him. I first met him in 2001 in January when he came to meet with Secretary Powell, and they sat in the Secretary's office, soldier to soldier and statesman to statesman, and Joseph Kabila laid out a vision about what he wanted for his government, and that was a vision of democratic governance, about peace with his neighbors, and economic development for his population.
What country put Joseph Kabila?
I would probably say that the entire international community, for the very reasons of the history that you just laid out, brought him to his position, which is it's a long and complicated and dirty history that we've all participated in. The point is that Joseph Kabila is often underestimated. He is shy in nature. He is visionary. He's leading a huge and complicated country and into a second term, and may show some weariness of leadership that often comes with trying to move such a big country forward. I think that there's much more that's needed from him. I think he's capable of delivering it, and that's why I think that the U.S. government needs to work with him. He is isolated internationally today, and it doesn't help. He is who he is, and he is where he is, and our interests are to try to push him to deliver on that initial vision that he set out with Secretary Powell.
Thank you. Would you disagree with that, Mr. Carafano?
I guess I'm just a pessimist.
Okay. Mr. Smith, ranking member.
Oh, no, thank you, Mr. Chairman. That's fine. I wasn't sure that if he was done or not. We can wrap up in a minute. So, but respect for members' time. I think he is over time.
Okay.
If you had any more questions, we can submit them for the record. I'm sorry, and I think that will